This is Karen from Curl House. I am a licensed cosmetologist and a trichologist, and today we are going to talk about iron deficiency. So is your iron level or low iron levels causing your hair to come out or causing your hair to grow slow? So before I get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification so that you do not miss a video. When women come in and tell me that their hair is thinning out and they don't know why, I'll normally ask them for blood work and I'll check for iron. I want to see what their iron looks like. So my question to you is, does your low iron levels, is that affecting your hair? Because yes, it absolutely can affect your hair. Iron deficiency. So actually iron deficiency or low iron, I believe, is the #1 nutritional deficiency recognized by the World Health Organization. And it affects more than 80% of the world's population. Iron deficiency. So when I say iron, when I'm looking at blood work and looking for iron, what I'm looking at more in particular is ferritin. So your body produces iron. Iron is important because your body uses the iron to make the red blood cells. The red blood cells is what produces the oxygen to your body. So in terms of your hair, you do know that your body and your scalp needs oxygen to grow. So when I think of oxygen, I think life. So that's what iron does to your body. Now, ferritin is your body's ability to absorb the iron. So ferritin is just the absorption of the iron. So your body may produce the iron, but if it's not being absorbed by the tissues, then it's affecting your body and may affect your hair. So ferritin levels is what I'll ask my clients when they come in or when they go get blood work. I'll say, well, make sure that you ask the doctor if your doctor will check your ferritin. That is spelled Ferritin. That is a lab work that you can request. When your iron is checked, check the ferritin, because that is your body's ability to store the iron. Now, when we look at the blood work, when you look at blood work, of course, that blood work can range from 10 to 150. So when I look at iron, many clients will come in and say, hey, I went to the doctor, my iron seemed fine, everything is fine. I'll look at the ferritin, and the ferritin might be 10 or 15, which on the range on a scale looks normal, but for optimal hair health, your ferritin level needs to be at 70, at least 70. So again, for optimal hair health, your ferritin level needs to be at least 70. That's what I look at as a trichologist. That's what we're trained to look at. That's what some dermatologists will look at, the ferritin level being 70. So remember, your ferritin needs to be at 70. And if it's not, that can definitely affect your hair. Now, we don't know precisely how much it affects your hair, or whether or not that's the cause of the hair loss, but a lot of times when the iron or the ferritin, again, iron storage is low, it will affect your hair. So now, what to do? You can always take an iron supplement. A lot of people will go out and get an iron supplement and will complain that, oh, this supplement is making me constipated. So what the doctor that I work with, Dr. Asina Madison at the Garden of Eden, she recommends for low iron that you take Floridix. Floridix is over the counter. You can get it from Walgreens to increase your iron. Now, she is a doctor. That is what she recommends. Let me give you my disclaimer that I am not a doctor, and whatever your doctor recommends, go for it. But because she's a doctor that I work with on a regular basis, and that's what she recommends for a lot of my clients, it is something that I'm sharing with you. Ferritin, yes, it's spelled Ferritin, Danita. So that's something that you can do. The Floridix is a liquid iron. It's liquid. It's not the pill. It's not the pill supplement, because sometimes that will cause constipation. So that is what she recommends, Floridix, for low iron. But again, talk to your doctor, because I am not a doctor. Now, of course, you can always get iron in your foods. You know, we always go to what you eat first. So you can get iron in iron-rich foods. That includes your lean red meats. That includes your fish, your seafood, your poultry. If you're not eating If you're a vegetarian and you don't eat the meats or you don't even eat fish, you can get it from your beans. But what I recommend most is dark green leafy vegetables are really, really rich in iron. Dark green leafy vegetables like spinach and like kale, for example. Those are iron-rich foods. You can put them in your smoothie to make sure you are getting your proper intake of iron. And in addition to that, foods that are rich in vitamin C also help your body to absorb iron. So vitamin C foods such as oranges, great in vitamin C. Lemons, great in vitamin C. Yellow peppers, great for vitamin C. Yellow peppers, I believe, is in terms of the amount of iron, it's like 5 times greater, yellow peppers, 5 times greater than what you would get out of an orange. So you can just eat yellow peppers. I eat yellow peppers raw. They're actually great, eating them raw. You can get iron that way. Another thing that you can do, particularly when you're eating your kale, because kale is, kale is kind of tart, you can actually take a lemon or an orange and squeeze it over the kale. Because again, a lemon is rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C is what helps your body to absorb the iron. That's why it's important that you not only eat iron-rich foods, but also eat foods that helps you to absorb the iron. So I wanted to pop in just to make sure I gave you a little tip on hair health, because yes, I love hair. I want your hair to look fabulous, but it's really important that you put your health before your hair. I'm sure you've heard it. You probably hear it all the time, but I'm going to tell you again. Health comes before hair, and I can promise you, when your body is working and doing the things it was designed to do, that God created to do, your body, your vital organs, when they are getting the nutrients they need, then your hair will follow. As I always tell you on all my lives, hair is a non-essential tissue. So that means your body does not need hair to function. So the nutrients that you put in your body from your food go to feed your vital organs first, and then your hair. Your hair gets what it needs last. That's why if something is going on within your body, if you are nutrient deficient, if you are iron deficient, which is what we're talking about today, it's going to affect your hair. So make sure you focus on the health of your body first. So just as a wrap up, iron deficiency can lead or exacerbate hair loss. It can cause thinning. Iron in and of itself, it will, in terms of the hair follicle itself, it helps to produce the keratin that's needed to produce hair. And when your hair is not producing the proper amount of keratin or protein, it affects your hair strands, making them thinner, or at times making them come out. So that's why it is important that you make sure your body is plentiful in iron so it does not affect your hair. Okay, ladies, just wanted to pop in for this Monday afternoon live to give you that little tidbit of information. I'll be popping in probably on most Mondays to give you information on how you can grow and maintain fabulous, healthy hair. So thanks for watching, and until we talk again, stay fabulous.